He came from the fire, fragile, wounded, and forgotten. No one knew exactly where Yoda had come from. Perhaps it was a house that had burned down. Or perhaps something even darker, a cruel hand, an act of violence. What was certain was this: the flames had taken so much from him. His fur had been singed away, his skin blistered and raw. And in the aftermath, when the fire had gone out and the smoke had cleared, he had no one. Yoda was alone. He wandered the streets, unrecognisable, his once soft coat now replaced by patches of burned skin. People looked away, recoiling from his appearance. Some whispered that he was too damaged to save. But Yoda wasn't just burned. He was broken, scared, and longing for someone to care. And someone did. When the rescue team found him, their hearts broke. "Oh, sweet boy, what have you been through?" one of them whispered, kneeling beside the trembling cat. He didn't run. He didn't hiss. He just stood there, quiet, defeated. It was as if he'd given up hope that kindness could still exist. But hope was exactly what the rescuers brought. They named him Yoda, after the wise and powerful character from Star Wars. "He's been through the fire," one rescuer said, stroking the top of his burned head gently, "and he's still standing. That takes strength." At the veterinary clinic, the team sprang into action. The burns on Yoda's skin were still raw and painful. Bandages were carefully wrapped around his delicate body, and a treatment plan was made to monitor the healing process closely. Every inch of him was checked to ensure no areas of necrosis had begun. "He's such a fighter," the vet said, "and he's going to need all that fight to get through this." But Yoda didn't have to fight alone anymore. Every day the rescue team came to see him. They brought soft blankets, gentle words, and endless patience. Even though his fur was gone and his ears were partially damaged, they never once saw him as anything less than beautiful. "You are loved now, Yoda," one caregiver whispered during a late-night visit. "You don't ever have to face the world alone again." Slowly, something incredible began to happen. The rawness on his skin began to fade. New fur, soft and grey, started growing back in small patches. His wounds healed, not just physically, but emotionally too. He began to purr when touched, to curl up beside his caregivers, to nuzzle into their hands. The fear that once consumed his wide, amber eyes began to melt into calm. "He trusts us now," one rescuer said with tears in her eyes. "He knows he's safe." After months of tireless treatment and care, Yoda transformed. His body was stronger. His fur, though not entirely the same, had returned in beautiful patches. One of his ears was still scarred, slightly folded, but it made him even more special. More him, and oh, how he changed. Gone was the trembling, broken cat. In his place was a healthy, joyful spirit who ran toward his humans with excitement, meowed when it was mealtime, and rolled on his back in the sun like he owned the world. "Look at you, Yoda," a rescuer laughed one day as he darted across the floor. Chasing a feather toy. "You're unstoppable." Yoda had not only survived, he had thrived. And every time he leaned into a loving touch or purred himself to sleep beside a caring human, he reminded everyone of the power of compassion. Today, Yoda lives in comfort, surrounded by those who love him. He still carries the marks of his past, but not with shame. His scars are not symbols of weakness, but of endurance, resilience, and the miracle of second chances. His journey is more than just a rescue story. It's a message, a call to see beauty where others see damage, to offer love where others turn away, and to believe in healing even when hope seems lost. Yoda is living proof that no life is too far gone. To all the animal lovers reading this, we ask you, Let Yoda's story be a beacon. Share it far and wide. Tell your friends, your families, your communities. Let his survival be a voice for all the voiceless animals still out there, scared, hurt, and waiting for a hand to reach out and say, "You matter." Speak out against animal cruelty. Stand up for the ones who cannot speak. Support local shelters, volunteer your time, open your heart, and maybe even your home. Because every rescue matters, every life counts. And every time you share a story like Yoda's, you help save another. From the ashes he rose, and now he shines. Please share Yoda's miraculous journey. Let the world know that even the deepest wounds can heal with love. Thank you for being part of this story, and thank you for believing in the power of rescue. We'll see you in the next chapter of hope.